What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Rissa Red channel. I'm out here in Eastern Oregon. I'm about to visit my hometown, Unity, Oregon. Figured I'd do a quick little video about my hometown. Unity, Oregon is one of those places that most people would just drive by. You know, you miss it in a blink. I grew up there, and that ground is kind of like, it's sacred. The family that lives here, actually I'm supposed to visit, but I haven't visited them in a while. They're elderly, and I don't really want to bother them. I kind of don't want to bother them. Alright, entering Unity, Oregon. I grew up in the mountains. Well, not in the mountains, but right at the base of the mountains over there. Way over there. But I kind of wanted to do, here we go, entering Unity. I kind of wanted to do a video, kind of a tribute to my hometown. That's the Ditch, a little restaurant that's open. I think it's actually closed nowadays. My best friend used to live right there. His house is bulldozed. Old Josh. Here's the new gas station that came in and took over. There's a motel. I wonder how much that motel is. And here's the restaurant that's still open. I think it's called the Waterhole. Yeah, the Waterhole Cafe. It's kind of a little bar restaurant. The Forest Service is still here, I see. These old buildings. Such an old town. This is Stratton's place right here. Boy, that would be a project now. It was kind of rickety when it was still open. Now it's... I don't think that's very, I don't think that'd be a very good financial decision to purchase that. And then, of course, the post office. I would love to open Stratton's. I'd probably call it Stratton's still. If you take a left at that Y, it leads into the mountains over there. I think Prairie is that way. It's funny, I spent so much time here, I haven't really explored that much. Here's the playground and the school. The school was mixed. There was like very few kids in my class. I don't know if you can see those swings over there, but that's where I got the scar on my forehead. Tried to hit on some twins, and they kicked me in the forehead. That was my first attempt at flirting. Burnt River School, 8-man football. I wrote a book, and it's probably still in this library. That would be awesome if it was. But this school ran on a lot of like foreign exchange. They had a lot of foreign exchange students. But there was a lot of football playing in that field right there. Watched my oldest brother play some 8-man football. I think this place is really pretty. I don't know if a lot of people would feel the same way. A lot of people would probably just think it's a dumpy little town, but I think it's a pretty nice place. If you go up the road a little bit here, those are the mill houses. They used to be part of the mill before my family bought that land right there. So now they're just storage buildings. I used to live at one point up on that hill, And the mill used to be down this road right here, up on top there. In fact, it's probably, the building is probably still there. This town got up to close to 400 people as far as the population, which is pretty impressive for this place. There used to be a runway back in here as well. Pretty cool. And then the church is down the road. We were pretty good friends with the pastor and his family. That pastor was a good dude. He was one of the guys I really looked up to. I think I'll fly my drone a little bit.
It's a pretty crazy life with all these riddles on my heart. Always drawing lines, looking for a fight. Never taking time to see another side. If you close your eyes, you can hear them cry. And if the blackbird sings in the night, and the white dog sings in the day, can we meet in the middle on a sunny street?
Talking to a guy by the name of Larry Dean. He's the owner of that Stratton store. Cool to see him there. He was telling me all kinds of stories, and that's definitely nice. There's a reason. I don't know. There's good people like that out in places like Unity, and there's some good ones here in the city too, but they're not as common. There's a reason I seek solitude, though. I grew up in that place way out in the mountains during those prime years, so I definitely still seek that. He gave me a little tour of the place, and so that was fun. But what I should have done is get gas before I talked to him, because by the time I got done, I went to the gas station, it was closed. So on the highway with my fuel light on, I stopped at some random dude's house, and I saw him outside in the shop, and I went up to him. He slowly came out from behind like a bunch of bushes. I was like, what the crap? But anyways, so he came out, and I was like, hey man, I'll pay you like 20 bucks for a couple gallons of gas, because I'm gonna be stranded in 5 miles. And he gave me a couple gallons of gas. So luckily I didn't run out of fuel. But I hope you enjoy my little trip to Unity, and I will catch you on the next ride. See you guys.
And the hearts are hard, shut and closed and barred. Is it time that we hold?